All right. Welcome back, everybody, for another deep dive. Today, we're going to be looking at some Premier League football.
Okay.
Specifically,
Yeah.
we've got a really interesting match coming up between Tottenham and Wolves.
Yeah.
And, we've got some really great articles to preview this. Lots of great stats, lots of insights.
For sure.
And it seems like both of these teams are kind of at a turning point
Yeah.
in their season.
Yeah.
So let's unpack what's been going on
Hmm.
and maybe make a prediction or two about what's going to happen.
Absolutely.
So let's start with Tottenham.
Okay.
They've had a little bit of a rough go of it lately.
Yeah, they're really struggling right now.
They've been the fifth team this season to hit 9 losses.
Wow, 9 already?
And now it's,
That's significant this early.
it's a lot. And, some of the articles are pointing out their defense just seems to be falling apart,
Yeah.
especially in the second half
Right.
of games. And it's funny because they're still scoring a decent amount of goals at home.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, think about that for a second, everyone. 3 goals in each of their last 2 home games and still lost both games.
You'd think with that offensive firepower at home, they could at least grab one win.
Right. What does that say about their defense?
Yeah, it's a puzzle.
And, that's kind of the big criticism that Ange Postecoglou, the coach, has been facing
Makes sense.
for his, tactical approach.
I mean, new managers often face a lot of scrutiny, especially when the results aren't there.
Of course.
They need time to implement their vision, but how much time
Exactly.
before the pressure just gets too much?
Too much. And then you switch over and you look at Wolves, and they're kind of like the opposite.
Oh, yeah, they're on fire.
They got that new manager, Vítor Pereira, and they're just energized. It's like they're playing with a new sense of purpose.
It's a classic new manager bounce.
Totally classic. 2 wins, 2 clean sheets.
Back to back.
They even beat Man U and you.
Can you believe that?
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And, Pereira's tactics.
Oh, yeah.
It's like they're so much more flexible.
Right. He's not afraid to mix things up and adapt based on, who they're playing.
He's thinking ahead.
It's like he's playing chess out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So this will actually be Pereira's second time going up
Oh, really?
against Postecoglou. They met before in the 2020 AFC Champions League.
Huh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so
That adds a whole new layer to this.
it does, right? Does that give Pereira some kind of edge because he's already, beaten Postecoglou?
Yeah, it could be a psychological advantage.
And on top of that, Wolves have won their last 2 matches against Tottenham.
Interesting.
So you have to think that kind of history plays at least a small role in the players' minds.
For sure. Momentum and confidence can be huge in football.
Exactly. Even if Tottenham can tighten up their defense, they're
Yeah.
still going to have to overcome that hurdle.
Right.
So let's talk about some of the players to watch.
All right.
Let's do it in this game. For Tottenham, I'm really interested to see what Dejan Kulusevski can do. He seems to be the guy
Yeah.
that when Tottenham's offense is clicking, he's right there in the middle of it.
Scoring goals left and right.
Yeah, like any of those games.
Yeah.
Where Tottenham scores 3 or more goals, he's usually on the score sheet.
Makes sense. He thrives in that kind of chaos.
And for Wolves, keep an eye on Matheus Cunha.
Oh, yeah. He's been on fire lately.
Yeah, he's been involved in all 4 of Wolves' recent wins, either scoring or assisting.
He's a real threat.
Huge threat. So we've got potential goal scorers on both sides. We've got a really fascinating tactical battle between 2 coaches that have already faced each other before.
Yeah.
And then you add in the fact that Wolves have kind of had Tottenham's number the last couple of times they played. This could be a really, really close game.
Oh, for sure.
But then on top of all of that,
Yeah.
we look at the stats.
Okay.
And it looks like we could be in for a goal fest.
What do you mean?
14 of Wolves' last 16 games have had over 2 paces.
Wow.
I mean, just imagine. Offensive explosion,
Back and forth action.
constant attacking it.
Yeah. But does that favor one team over the other? I mean, Tottenham's defense has been shaky, but Wolves are clearly comfortable in high-scoring games.
Yeah, so you've got Tottenham, who's desperately needs to turn things around. You've got Wolves, who are just riding
Full of confidence.
this wave of momentum and confidence. And then you've got the potential for a ton of goals.
This is going to be good.
I'm so excited for this match.
Me too.
Do you have a gut feeling about how it's going to go?
It's tough to say. But honestly, with Tottenham's defensive issues and how well Wolves have been attacking lately, I think we might see another high-scoring game, but maybe it ends in a draw.
A draw. That's an interesting prediction.
I guess.
Guess we'll have to wait and see what happens.
That's the beauty of football.
That's right. Well, thanks for joining us for another deep dive. Let us know what you think about this match. Who do you think is going to win? And be sure to tune in next time for another fascinating deep dive.